Hey, what's up everyone, Ombre Trades here, and welcome to another market recap video. Man, SPY continues its descent as we have more uncertainty over whether or not Papa Powell is going to get his renom for Fed chair. Now, CPI data did come out today and it was much worse than expected. So, not looking good. Anticipating, I think Biden has a lot to think about over the next couple of days before he makes his decision. We know he's interviewing other people. Whether or not that's just lip service or not, the market is not really digging that. Now, it did weigh on some of our names that we're following, like Lucid, tagged this trend line almost perfectly here. I did let go of my call option that I had as we were breaking the 35.50 support on the hour chart here. Once we got underneath this cloud, I was like, whatever. I'm just going to flip it, and I'll look to re-enter on a reversal maybe in the next couple of days. And we do have this trend line on the 1 hour chart here. So, if we can reclaim this 41s, maybe I'll re-enter the position there. But and then forward kind of weighing down a little bit, making some new lows here. We'll see what that wants to do. I did sell that call this morning for a little bit of a profit, even though my Robinhood overall is a little bit down, just because a lot of it is tied into Bitcoin and Ethereum, which aren't doing so well today. Look at this. I mean, it's all right, but we had this dramatic sell-off in the past, I don't know, couple hours or so. Look at this. Boom. Just crazy. Kind of tagged this trend line here, support real quick, and then bounced back. So we'll see if we rotate back up, but I'm not really that worried about it. TBH, it's like this macro trend on the weekly still very much intact. So myself personally ending the day down $25, and it's all thanks to BTB, which was a really dumb trade. And I did the thing where I had a good first entry, and then I tried to attack it a second time with way too much size, and that ends up biting me in the butt. We'll talk about it. So BTB has been hanging around. This was spiking on NASDAQ recompliance. Kind of got pre-market spiked up to the 230s. Did a bunch of nothing. Tagged this support line here. Popped back up, and then my first entry was here on the trend break off of these highs. Getting 33 shares at 192. Getting 15 off at 201 and 18 off at 195. And then I told myself, all right, we're going to call it there. This is now going to rotate back down, test this trend line as support, and I'll look to re-enter. I did not re-enter though. Instead, I tried to re-enter here at 204 when it was breaking high day, and I was like, okay, cool. At this point in time, there was a big 40,000 share bid support on the level 2, so I'm like, let me put 1,000 shares into that. We're gonna pop through this resistance, and we're gonna hit 207, 208, 209, 210, right? Didn't happen. That bid support got taken out real fast, and then I cut losses quickly at 202, which ended up being a decent loss. And then I tried to attack it again here, 500 shares at 204.98. Thinking, okay, here we go. We're going to break high a day again. Got half of that off at 207, and then it just didn't have the continuation, so I got out at 201. Couple things I want to take away from this. One, I got to really freaking stop doing this, right? It is not okay. It is not okay to take the biggest size position at high a day. The only way I can kind of maybe justify it is if you're at a key entry spot here, on this trend break, or here when it serves as support, and you get 2 or 3 cent risk. That's the only way that makes sense. Doing it on a high a day test, dumb. And you've seen me do that a few times, and it's me being greedy, and it's annoying, and I really gotta stop. It's literally the only reason I'm red today. Gave back all of Monday's profits, so I'm pretty much net neutral on the week. Whatever, could be worse. I just gotta know to stay extra careful, sit on my hands more, take the best setups, and just not try to push it, right? What makes this extra annoying though is that we grinded for the rest of the day here, and we ended up spiking up to 218, 225 in the after hours. Another thing, here, I'm not even thinking about a support zone. I'm just like 1,000 shares, boom, because I'm like immediately wanting it to work. That's fine. That's like a very Tim Sykes type of thing, and then he just cuts losses quickly if it doesn't work. But he also dip buys and doesn't buy high day breaks. But anyway, so, you know, did buy, but anyway, the point is I got to think about risk levels. Even if I'm going to go stupid and not think about dollar risk and I'm just going big, like here in this 500 on the trend break, I didn't even think, okay, well, the risk has to be 197. 197 got respected the whole time. So that's on me. And for just being, this is kind of just a revenge thing, because I was like, ugh, I lost it here. Oh, now it's going to do it. Let me try again, and I'll make it back. Revenge trading, FOMO, greed, chasing, all of this, horrible. The only good thing was this initial trade. Well planned out, risked off of, you know, this could have been a $20 risk trade, and it would have worked out better. And that's the whole takeaway. You know, if I'm biggest size needs to be at the best entry zones, not here when it's already extended. Really, really dumb. I am carrying AABB overnight. I did grab this, looking strong on this dip, and this one I knew I got a risk here at 23.63, and so that gave me the conviction to hold through this pullback. Nice strong close. And man, you've seen me get chopped out on this move a bunch of times on my OTC trades too. So didn't fall for it this time. And TBH, I was a little preoccupied with BTB during this, so probably for the better. I am going to swing this overnight and see if it gives us a gap up to sell into. You know, next resistance point, we're approaching these highs on this run here, and then if it pushes past that, you know, our next resistance point is 33 based off of this from the initial run up. So I mean, it's looking good, and we got some decent volume, at least like above average from here, this consolidation zone. So we'll see what it wants to do. This is my first OTC trade in a little bit. And however this goes probably will dictate whether or not I try more OTC trades in the future, or if I go back to avoiding them for a little bit. But anyway, yeah, just got to know, be careful, stay diligent, sit on my hands some more. Just really, really dumb. Really disappointed in myself with how I handled that BTB trade. Anyway, that's all I got. Ooh, BTCX, very, very nice. I am carrying a couple of $15 call options for this potential breakout here. Nice fundamentals, and they're getting circulated on Benzinga for a potential short squeeze candidate / partnerships with other companies. So it's like a little mix of things. We're going to see how that works out. It's probably the only call option I still am carrying. I did get rid of my Ford one. I did get rid of my Lucid one and my Kodak one, because Kodak posted good earnings and just did a bunch of nothing. When it sank back down to the 687s, I was just like, you know what? Cut it. I'm not trying to carry anything during this period of uncertainty. I'll wait for reversals and actual signs of bullish momentum on an hour chart to get back in. So that's all I got. Thanks so much for watching. If you got value out of this video, please hit the like button. Helps out with the YouTube algorithm. Consider subscribing, and let me know in the comments down below what other type of content you want to see from this channel. I'm Aubrey Trades. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you in the next video.